personal guide to finally taking complete control of your finances. We're going to build a simple but really powerful framework that can be the difference between just getting by and actually thriving. All right, let's jump right in.
You know, this quote right here, it tells a story that is way too common. It's the story of Sarah, a baker whose business looked like a massive success from the outside. But underneath it all, well, trouble was brewing. High revenue numbers can be so deceiving.
So Sarah's bakery was the talk of the town, bringing in $50,000 a month. I mean, that's fantastic, right? But the reality was, she was constantly juggling bills, even taking out loans just to cover her basic expenses. Her story is such a critical lesson for all of us. High sales do not automatically mean your business is healthy. I'm going to say that again. Profit on paper means absolutely nothing if you don't have the actual cash to pay your bills.
So, how do you avoid becoming the next Sarah? Well, it all starts with getting a crystal clear picture of where your money is coming from and where it's going. We need to move you from that feeling of confusion to a place of clarity. And that begins by sorting every single dollar that moves through your business into a few simple categories.
Now, don't let this slide overwhelm you. The idea is actually really simple. Just think of your business's finances like a river, okay? And it has 3 distinct streams that feed into it. Understanding these 3 is the first and honestly the most critical step to getting control back. First up is operating cash flow. This is the absolute lifeblood of your business. It's the money coming in from your daily sales and the money going out for all those regular expenses, things like rent, salaries, and supplies. This is the cash that keeps the lights on day in and day out.
Next, we've got investment cash flow. Now, this stream is all about playing the long game. It's the money you spend on big-ticket items that are going to help you grow, like a brand new oven for Sarah's bakery. Or maybe it's the cash you get from selling off some old equipment you don't need anymore. This is all about building the future of your business.
And finally, there's financing cash flow. This one tracks the money moving between your business and its owners, its investors, or its lenders. So think of bank loans coming in, or maybe investor capital. And on the flip side, debt and dividend payments going out. This stream just shows you how your business is being funded.
Look, knowing about the 3 streams is great, but knowledge without action? It's pretty much useless. The real secret here is turning this knowledge into a simple, consistent habit. We're going to build a daily routine that puts you firmly in the driver's seat of your own finances.
And the best part is, your starting tool can be incredibly simple. You do not need fancy software to get started. Just a basic spreadsheet with 6 columns. The date, of course, cash inflow, cash outflow, the source or category of that money, a running balance so you always know your exact position, and a little spot for notes. This is your new command center.
And here's the habit in action. Every single day, you're just going to do these 3 simple checks. First, look at your bank balances. What's actually in there? Second, see what payments have come in, and just as important, what's still outstanding. And third, review what bills are due soon and what payments are scheduled to go out. That's it. Simple, repeatable, and so powerful.
And here's the best part. This isn't some huge time commitment. We're talking about 15 minutes, that's it. 15 minutes a day to go from feeling anxious and stressed about your cash flow to being in complete and total control. I mean, come on, anyone can find 15 minutes for that kind of peace of mind.
Okay, so once you get that daily habit down, it's time to kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Daily tracking tells you where you are today. These next 2 metrics, well, they're going to tell you where you're headed tomorrow.
This is one of the most important questions a business owner can possibly ask. It's not about how much money you made last month. It's about how long you can actually survive. And answering this question introduces 2 absolutely critical concepts: your burn rate and your runway.
So let's make this really clear. Your burn rate is simply how much cash you're spending above what you bring in each month. And your runway? That's how many months you can keep operating at that rate before the cash just runs out. These are your ultimate survival metrics.
And the calculation is beautifully simple. You just take your current cash balance and divide it by your monthly burn rate. For example, if you have $100,000 in the bank and you're burning through a net of $20,000 each month, boom, you have a 5-month runway. Knowing that number, really knowing it, changes everything.
Now you might be thinking, wow, this is a lot to implement, but we're going to make it super easy. We've broken it all down into a clear, structured 4-week plan that will take you from 0 to full financial clarity.
As you can see, the whole path is broken down into these manageable weekly steps.
Week 1 is just about getting that spreadsheet going and starting the daily habit. By week 2, you're adding weekly reviews. Week 3, you're calculating your burn rate and setting up alerts. And by week 4, you're optimizing and automating. It's a really manageable, step-by-step path to financial mastery.
Now, as you get more advanced, you'll want to equip yourself with the right strategies and tools. This final section is all about fine-tuning your system, optimizing your cash flow, using a little bit of technology, and knowing the urgent warning signs you need to watch out for.
See, managing cash flow is really a two-sided coin. On one side, you're doing everything you can to accelerate cash coming in, offering discounts for early payment, automating your reminders. And on the other side, you're strategically managing the cash that's going out, negotiating better terms with your suppliers, reviewing every single recurring expense, and maybe staggering your payment dates.
Okay, these are the flashing red lights on your financial dashboard. If you see a negative daily balance or bounced payments, or you notice your customers are taking longer and longer to pay you, you have to act immediately. These aren't just little issues. They are urgent warnings that require a fast response. Your protocol should be to stop, investigate what's causing it, and get on the phone with your vendors or client.
So while a spreadsheet is the absolute perfect place to start, technology can become your best friend as you grow. Think of it like graduating. Accounting software like QuickBooks can automate that daily tracking you started by hand, forecasting tools like Float can predict your future cash position, and business intelligence tools like Tableau can create those visual dashboards we talked about. Let them do the heavy lifting so you can focus on the big picture strategy.
All right, this is where the rubber meets the road. Don't wait. Your plan starts right now with 3 incredibly simple actions. 1. Find and download a basic spreadsheet template. 2. Block out 15 minutes on your calendar for tomorrow morning. And 3. Before you do anything else, figure out exactly how much cash you have on hand today.
We've laid out the entire framework for you, from understanding the 3 cash streams all the way to implementing a 4-week plan. This system works. So the only question left is this. What is the very first step you are going to take today to become the master of your business's financial destiny?